Welcome. This is my Autocross 1993 GMC Sonoma, and today we're going to be putting a sweet MFG 8-to-1 steering box on here. Now, this truck is completely built, entire suspension-wise, but I do still have just a 12.7-to-1 ratio steering box with a factory C6 Corvette pump, which means that there is quite a bit of not only play in the steering itself, but I do have to turn the wheel quite a bit when I'm racing. So I would like to fix that today with a 8-to-1 box that I've got sitting over here. I got this second hand off of a buddy of mine. You might know him, it's the Crazy Blazer. But this is my sweet MFG 8-to-1 steering box, and today we're going to put it on and compare the two properly. So to start, I'm going to take you guys for a drive. I'm going to show you the type of slop that this thing has steering-wise. Alright, we're in the truck. Let's go ahead and start her up. I love this startup on this truck. It's insane. Seems it's developed a belt squeal. It's been sitting for a very long time, but we're gonna let her warm up. I'll take her for a drive and I'll let you see the type of slop that the steering has. So what we got here is just a little straightaway section. You're gonna see the type of slop. I'm gonna be able to move it. I can actually feel it there to there. I can feel it tighten. That's as much slop as this thing has. So now we're actually gonna, you can see it doesn't really move side to side until I start flicking it around. Okay, so now you guys see how bad it actually is. And now that I've gotten this thing nice and warm, it's time to tear it apart and be right next to the exhaust now that I've gotten it hot. Okay, so we have the truck in the air now, got the wheel off, and I got the inner fender off. Now that I have those off, I can actually access everything. You can see I can get to the lines, and I can get to the steering shaft all from right here. So the first step is going to be to pull this steering shaft off. Okay, so I've already run into what I believe is my first problem here, and it is, if we look at the steering column there, I am not entirely sure that that thing's supposed to move like that. Now I know this thing's supposed to collapse if, say, getting an accident. That's why it's sleeved in there. I don't think my column's supposed to move like that. There might be the possibility that this box is fine. I am still going to upgrade it, but there's a possibility that that slop that I was showing you is in the column itself. So I'm going to do a little bit of research, talk with some people, and we'll figure out if that's normal or if I need to get a new column. And if so, I'm going to be getting a Motion Raceworks lightweight column and moving everything around. And if that's the case, this thing might just go full race truck. I mean, full race truck. Okay, so I did a little bit of work off camera. We got the splitter off, and we actually got everything else off of here. So the steering box is now off. It's over here. So we got next to the new one. Now this pitman arm is staying on. We're getting the Malibu over here because it's getting my old steering box because that one's even worse. And then I'm getting this one, but now it's time to do a little switcheroo. We'll swap some stuff around. Okay, so we have the pitman arm on, but we have run into an issue. You see these splines are actually a lot bigger than this spline, which is the original. So we do have to get another end for the steering shaft. So I'm kind of stuck for right now, which means I'm going to do the turn one pump all at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ordered soon. But we should be turn one pump, 8-to-1 box, and this thing should be ready by springtime for racing. Which means, unfortunately for right now, that is the end of this episode. Like I said, in the next episode, we'll get the right end, we'll get the turn one pump, we'll get it all together, and then we'll compare it from what it was before to how it is now. I'll see you guys in the next one.